Table of content. What is Hampton Court Palace? How much does it cost to visit Hampton Court Palace? What are Hampton Court Palace's opening times? Why did Hampton Court Palace start charging when it used to be free entry? Does the taxpayer fund Hampton Court Palace? Hampton Court Palace, run by the historic Royal Palaces charity, is best known as the home of the notorious Henry VIII and the rest of the scandalous Tudor court. Nearly 200 years later, a spectacular set of rooms were built for William III and Mary II, and there are also several acres of garden and outdoor space to explore. Situated just outside London in East Molesey, the palace is easily one of the most recognizable of all the royal buildings and is still drawing huge crowds in the 21st century. The palace offers a wide range of events at different seasons, with upcoming celebrations for Halloween and Christmas, making it a perfect school holiday treat. HereExpress.co.uk looks at exactly what your entrance ticket will get you and the facilities available for a family trip to Hampton Court. Click here to join our WhatsApp community to be the first to receive news about the royal family. What is Hampton Court Palace? Hampton Court Palace is a Grade 1 listed building, meaning it is subject to special protections so that it cannot be demolished or altered without the correct permission. Construction began in 1514 for Cardinal Thomas Wolsey until he fell out of favour with then monarch Henry VIII, who is still heavily associated with the palace to this day. It was rebuilt and expanded by William III in the 1690s, with the aim of it being a rival to the French Palace of Versailles. However, when work ceased on the project in 1694, it was left as an example of two contrasting styles, Tudor and Baroque. It has been open to the public for many years and is also a famous film location, featuring in Vanity Fair, Pirates of the Caribbean, Mamma Mia, The Favourite and Bridgerton, to name but a few. Experience the Express like never before. Advert-free experience without interruptions. Rocket fast speedy loading pages. Exclusive unlimited access to all our content. Start 30-day free trial. How much does it cost to visit Hampton Court Palace? Tickets are free for historic Royal Palaces members, with membership for individuals being sold at £55 for 1 year, with the cost going up to £65 after that. An entrance ticket at off-peak time costs adults £26.30 and £13.10 for a child, totaling up to £78.80 for a family of 4. But for a family to visit at the weekend or other peak times, such as bank holidays and special events, it will set them back £87 as adult tickets cost £29 and entry for a child costs £14.50. An annual family membership for historic royal palaces would set you back £110 for the first year, then £120, only slightly cheaper than a family National Trust annual membership, which totals £146.40, or £120 for English Heritage. But the trip becomes even more expensive when factoring in car parking, as that's not free either. Car parking works out on a first-come first-served basis and is £1.60 per hour payable by card. For a family of 4 to visit on a weekend, they will have to fork out £92, tickets plus 3 hours parking, before factoring in any food purchases or treats at the gift shop. But for those on a lower income looking to make the most of their local history without breaking the bank, a new scheme has been announced for those on Universal Credit and other named benefits to visit Hampton Court, the Tower of London and Kensington Palace for just £1 per ticket. Eating options are only available to those who have a ticket, but the Tiltyard Cafe and Deli has a range of hot drink, snack and lunch options. The Privy Kitchen Cafe also serves sandwiches, baps, jacket potatoes and pies, and the Wilderness Kiosk is a nice option for a tea and snack on a nice day. Each ticket will enable you to access the Great Hall, the Tudor kitchens, the Haunted Gallery and Henry VIII's and William III's state apartments, as well the gardens, the Maze and the Cumberland Art Gallery. From October 21 to 29, there are also a series of events in celebration of Halloween, and the Christmas fair and ice rink will be in place in time for the festive season. What are Hampton Court Palace's opening times? Opening times vary depending on the time of year, as the palace is closed on Mondays and Tuesdays during autumn and winter. Until October 28, Hampton Court is open from 10 a.m. to 5:30 p.m., with last admission at 4:30 p.m. Then from October 29 it is open 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., with last admission at 3 p.m. From December 23 until January 7, the palace is closed for the Christmas and New Year break. Why did Hampton Court Palace start charging when it used to be free entry? Until 2021, anyone could enjoy a walk around the grounds for free. However, seemingly overnight the prices shot up due to the pressures of the COVID-19 pandemic. The palace blamed financial difficulties after being forced to close due to the virus, meaning that after 185 years they were forced to start charging those entering any part of the gardens, rather than just the main building. In 1838, Queen Victoria opened up the gardens so that her subjects could enjoy the colourful flowerbeds at no additional cost. However, now local campaigners are fighting for this privilege to be returned. Does the taxpayer fund Hampton Court Palace? Hampton Court Palace is owned by the King in trust of the Crown. However, historic royal palaces take care of its structure and grounds. As an independent charity, they rely on donations and legacies, charitable activities and grants, investments and other trading activities. The charity claims it receives no money from the Crown or the government, but data released from the financial year ending March 31, 2022 says that historic royal palaces were given £8,798,671 in government grants.